From the province of Ontario, within the Corel Centre, the Ottawa Senators look to make a statement tonight against the Vancouver Canucks. I'm Bill Peterson with you in the broadcast booth, along with Mike Weiss.
The Senators have so much talent on the ice. Man, are they fun to watch. I can't wait. The Canucks will have to overcome a lot to get the victory tonight.
This team has all the intangibles: leadership, youth, desire, and heart. What the Vancouver Canucks need now is something to bring all those intangibles together on the ice.
The West is tough this year. The Canucks are looking forward to showing the league that they're one of the teams to beat in the conference.
And now, your Ottawa Senators! At center, number 14, Braddock Ball. At left wing, number 20, Magnus Arvidsson. At right wing, number 11, Daniel Alfredsson. On defense, number 6, Wade Reddick. And number 23, and in goal, number 40, Patrick Lallier.
The Senators had one of the best records in the Eastern Conference last year. They need to latch on to that winning attitude if they want to continue their winning ways.
The Senators look to have one of the most skilled teams in hockey and are hoping to put that skill to the test this season. Naslund has perfected his game and is now becoming a leader as well. He looks so comfortable out there. I feel sorry for the opposing team. This guy leads by example. He has a tremendous work ethic and inspires his teammates to work harder on all aspects of their game.
The referee is about to drop the puck to start this game. Morrison brings the puck up. Jovanovski sends it off to Olin. Morrison brings it past the blue line. Alfredsson sends it over to Arvidsson. Brings it over the red line. Jovanovski sends it in front over to Olin. Bertuzzi passes it over to Naslund. Morrison sends it back to Jovanovski. Passes over to the left wing. That was a hard hit by Redden. Sends it back to the defenseman. Passes it to the right wing. Naslund carries it past the red line. And he's checked by Alfredsson. He takes a snapshot. With saves like that, it could be a long night for them. Ratchunet sends it over to the right wing. Linden takes it past the red line. Sent back over to Sopel. He passes back to the defenseman. Arvidsson moves it back to Bunk. Alfredsson sends it to the left wing. He takes the slap shot. Great save. He takes the backhand shot. He was wrong. Cloutier loves that shot out of the air. Vicious check by Phillips. Pass over to Fisher. Hossa brings it past the red line. Havla passes it to the right wing. Centering pass. He gets the goal. Fisher scores from the 5-hole. The Ottawa Senators draw first blood. The pass hits him right in stride, and a nice one-timer by Fisher.
You know, Bill, I think that goal rebounded off the goalie.
Ottawa goal scored by number
Cook
12.
carries it over the red line.
Fisher.
Hossa passes it over to the left wing.
Assist to number 18, Marian Hossa. And to number 9, Martin Havla. Time of goal, 3
Fisher
minutes.
sends it over to the right wing.
Seconds.
Fastest glove in the league. Hossa just gets robbed by Cloutier. Face-off to the right of Cloutier. Sadie sends it to the left wing. Platt carries it past the red line.
We would like to wish Aki Akaika a happy birthday.
The Senators hope that this year's draft picks will really help them become a contender in the future.
Face-off to the left of Laline. Van Allen slides it to Bonvie. Brings it over the red line. Over to the right wing. Neal takes it past the blue line. Bertuzzi sends it back to Naslund. That is the kind of save that will set the tone for his team for the rest of the game. He lets the slap shot go. He looks to be on his game tonight. They're going to have a face-off to the right of Laline. Letowski passes it over to Rutu. White passes over to Shostalevi. He passes it to Dahlman. Brings it over the blue line. Off the blocker. Phillips passes it to the right wing. Salo takes the puck up through the zone. Cook moves it to Rutu. Takes it past the red line. He plays it up to the center. Shastalevi passes over to Dahlman. And he takes a wrist shot. That save shows he came into camp ready to play this season. Cloutier was impressive in the last play. Hummel.
Cloutier is so quick. When it looks like the puck's in the goal, his glove flies into the air and grabs it.
We've got a face-off to the left of Cloutier. Fisher sends it to Hossa. He passes it to the right wing. Redden sends it over to the right wing. Brings it past the red line. Rachunek passes it over to Havlat. Chubara passes it off over to Hlavic. He sends it up the center. He lets the backhand shot go. Knocked out in front with the blocker. Redden sends it up over to Fisher. Sadine moves it back over to Allen. Sadine sends it up to the center. Sadine brings the puck to the zone. Carries it over the red line. He sends it off to Klatt. And he takes a wrist shot. He passes it to the left wing. He passes it up the center. Moves it back over to Sadine. Redden passes it to the right wing. Morrison brings the puck up through the zone. He passes it off to Bertuzzi. And he takes a wrist shot.
Ottawa ranked third during the 2002 season in shots on goal with an average of 30.1 a game.
This faceoff is to the right of the goalkeeper. Passes over to the left wing. Naslund passes it over to the left wing. Knighty sends it off over to Neal. Carries it past the red line. Carries it past the blue line. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Bertuzzi. Naslund brings it over the red line. He takes the backhand shot. Well, some teams will beat themselves if you wait long enough, but not the Senators.
The Senators don't take too many penalties. So far, they've hardly racked up any minutes.
This faceoff is to the right of the goalkeeper. White sends it to Shastalevi. Who is he passing to?
Will the owner of a black van with license plate Hockey 1 please find the nearest usher? Your lights are on.
This faceoff is to the right of the goalkeeper. He passes it back to Chara. Checked hard by Linden. White takes the puck up. Shasta-Levy carries it over the blue line. Phillips passes it. The play is broken up by Sopel. Chubarov slides it over to Linden. Salo sends it to the left wing. Passes to Holovich. Takes it past the red line. Takes it past the blue line. Arvidsson centers it over to Buck. He's one of the hardest hitters in the league. Holovich brings it past the red line. Brings it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. It looks like someone has done some work in the offseason. Lecision sends it over to the right wing. Mike, we're seeing some nice defensive play by Bonk.
Bonk is a great checker. The opposition always has to be on the lookout for him.
Face-off to the right of Laline. Bertuzzi sends it back over to Naslund. He isn't letting the shooter see any daylight behind him at all. He lets the backhand shot go. He looks to be in mid-season form with goaltending like that. Laline passes it behind the net to Lecision. Gets it over to the left wing. Havlat passes it to Fisher. He sends it back over to Hossa. Great save. I hope he can keep this up for the next two periods. Lecision sends it to his defenseman. Naslund brings the puck up. Passed back over to Bertuzzi.
The 2001-2002 season marked the first time in 6 years that Dan Cloutier posted a double-digit win total.
Can you walk us through that sequence, Mike?
Cloutier makes a pad save.
Bonvie carries it past the blue line. Neal makes a centering pass over to Van Allen. If they have any chance of taking this game, he's got to continue to make stops like that. Ruutu moves it back to Allen. He slides it to Letowski. Cook plays it up to the center. He passes it over to Ruutu. He sends the puck back over to Allen.
1 minute. 1 minute remaining
what
in the
a
first
save.
period.
Chara passes to Neal. He sends it up the center. Van Allen moves it over to Bonvie. He takes the slap shot. Sadine passes to the defenseman. Clack passes it to the right wing. He passes it up the center. Good thing he didn't have his skates sharpened tonight. The Ottawa Senators are ahead as we end the first period, 1-0. We've played one, Mike. Your thoughts?
The Canucks have been protecting their goal too much. They need to focus on their offense now. The Senators are being more physical, and as a result, are leading this game.
Time to drop the burnt biscuit. Morrison passes to Naslund. Brings it over the blue line. Bunk sends it over to Alfredson. Carries it over the red line. Carries it over the blue line. He centers it to it floats past the goalie for the goal.
I'd say their coach has some choice words for him about that goal.
The goalie couldn't get back across the crease to stop that one time by Arvidsson.
Goal scored by number 20.
Bunk sends it up to the center.
Arvidsson. Assist to number 11. Daniel Alfredson. And to number 14. Radek Ball. Time of the
Morrison
goal,
passes it over to Jovanovski. Arvidsson sends it to his defenseman. Naslund passes it off to Morrison. Chara takes the puck up through the zone. Alfredson takes it past the blue line. The Vancouver Canucks are behind right now, but in general are poised to take the next step. What's your take, Mike?
Let's face it, folks, the Canucks have scorers on their team, but what they need is for everyone to chip in so they can win the cup.
Face off to the left of Cloutier. Chubara sends it up over to Hlavich. Passes it to the right wing. He relays it over to Salo. Sokol sends it off to Linden. Phillips passes it over to the left wing. Fisher carries it past the red line. Chubara sends it in front to Sokol. Hlavich plays it up to the center. He takes the backhand shot. Stopped by Lalline. Havlat sends it over to the right wing. Hossa brings it past the blue line. He lets the slap shot go. Linden takes it past the red line. Over to the right wing. Fisher brings it past the red line. He passes it to the right wing. Hossa carries it past the blue line. Allen brings the puck up through the zone. Linden carries it over the blue line. Cook sends it back to Rutu. Those saves are great warm-ups for the regular season. He passes it over to Letowski. Passes it to the right wing. Rutu sends it to Jovanov. Letowski scores up high.
He's got to be happy with the way his team responded on that goal.
That's a pretty one-timer for the goal by Letowski.
Just not enough time for the goalie to get his arm up and cover the top of the net.
Vancouver goal scored by
White
number 10.
passes it to the right wing.
Letowski.
He takes the
Assist
slap shot.
to number 55, Ed Jovanovski. And to
Oh,
number 37,
crushing hit by Poland.
Rutu. Time of goal, 6 minutes, 19 seconds.
Dolman carries it over the red line. He plays it back over to 90. Passes it over to White. Sends it back to the defenseman.
A wallet has been found on the promenade with Greg Taylor.
As this game is proving, Mike, the team to watch for in exciting scoring are the Senators.
The Senators are always an offensive threat. They just have the scoring touch.
We're going to have a face-off to the right of Cloutier. Morrison sends it back to the defenseman. Bertuzzi brings it over the red line. Over to the right wing. He lets the backhand shot go. Great save! He's taken up where he left off last period. Alfredson carries it past the red line. He lets the slap shot go. Terrific save! Cloutier makes the save. Salo sends it to the left wing. Naslund takes it past the blue line. Passes it over to Sopel. And he takes the snapshot. What a save! He takes the backhand shot. Bounced that one off the pipe. Morrison takes the puck up. Perrin sends it up to... Oh, it's intercepted. Allen plays it up to the center. He gets knocked into the boards by Neal. Brings the puck through the zone. Takes it past the red line. Brings it past the blue line. Rutu passes to the defenseman. Barron sends it over to the right wing. Neal brings the puck up, brings it past the red line, brings it over the blue line. He sends it to Bundy. Redden takes the puck up through the zone. Carries it past the blue line. That was a great save. Rutu brings the puck up through the zone. Letowski carries it over the blue line. Saved by the post. Van Allen passes it to the right wing. Hey, Mike, what does the replay show?
You can see on the replay how the puck hits the post and caroms away.
This faceoff is left of the goal. White passes it over to Shostalevy. Carries it over the red line. Sadi slides it to Olin. Sadi brings it past the blue line. Sadi sends it over to the right wing. Was a hard hit by Klatt. 90 takes the puck up. Cloutier sends it back to the defenseman. Sadi brings the puck to the zone. Sadi takes it past the blue line. Fisher passes it to Hossa. Carries it past the red line. Brings it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Denied. Cloutier just got his glove on the puck.
Center section of your souvenir program. If you have the lucky sticker, you've won 2 tickets to our next home game. Please report to guest services on the lower level to claim your prize.
We've got a face-off to the left of Cloutier. Fisher moves it back over to Redden. Great look, but it caught the post before it hit the net. Linden makes a long pass to Holovich. Sent back over to Barron. Allen passes it over to the left wing. Hossa passes over to Fisher. Redden sends it to the left wing. Havla brings it over the red line. He moves it to Fisher. He takes the slap shot. And he's checked by Salo. Morrison sends it back over to Naslund. Gloved out of the air. Salo sends it in front to Sopel. Bertuzzi takes it past the red line. He lets the backhand check go. Chara passes over to Arvidsson. Brings it past the red line. Carries it past the blue line. Vicious check by Olin. checked hard by Bunk. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Jovanovski. He passes it back to Arvidsson. Naslund sends it up to the center. Morrison carries it over the red line. He passes it to the right wing. Alfredson passes it to the right wing. Bunk brings it over the red line. Carries it over the blue line. Letowski moves it to Cook. Carries it past the red line. Ruutu takes it past the blue line. Bunk moves it back over to Lesishin. He passes it off to Alfredson.
1 minute. 1 minute remaining.
The Senators are an older team, but they've got what a lot of teams don't have: leadership and experience.
Face off to the left of Lalime. White sends it to Shakhtalevi. Takes it past the red line. Brings it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Barron plays it up to the center. Chubara takes the puck up through the zone. As the teams head for the locker room, it's the Ottawa Senators 2-1. It's showtime, folks. Bunk brings the puck up. He sends it up the center. He's got a face-off to the left of Lalime. He passes it to the left wing. Arvidsson brings it past the red line. Moves it back over to Alfredson. Olin sends it up to the center. Morrison carries it over the red line. Over to the right wing. Bertuzzi sends it back over to Jovanovski. He passes back to the defenseman. Rachunek sends it over to the right wing.
Bonk came through like an 18-wheeler for that hit. Bonk tends to be a little over-aggressive sometimes, but that can lead to many scoring opportunities.
Hlavich gets it over to Chubara. The Vancouver Canucks are trailing. In general, Mike, what does this team need to improve this year?
The Canucks wanted it so bad during the 2001-2002 season, but they just didn't have the experience to keep up with the Red Wings.
Fisher passes it to Havlat. Salo passes it off over to Hlavich. Havlat brings the puck up through the zone. Brings it over the blue line. He slides. Goal! Oh, they're exploiting their home ice advantage now. Fisher got through for a simple reason. Just do a head count, and you'll see the advantage here.
Ottawa goal scored by number 12.
Van Allen sends it up over to Bunby. Carries it past the blue line. He lets the slap shot
Assist
go.
to number 9.
That's tough. Keeps this game within reach. Cook takes the puck up.
Time of the goal.
Carries it over the blue line.
22 seconds.
Van Allen sends it off to Bunby. Brings it over the red line. Bone-crushing hit by Salo. He sends it back to Van Allen. Glove save! The Ottawa Senators are looking to win tonight with this lead. Mike, any other info about them you can share with us?
This team is centered around their key forwards. The Senators will look to their offense to propel them into the playoffs.
This faceoff is left of the goalie. He takes the slap shot. Naslund carries it past the red line. Passed back to Bertuzzi. And he takes a wrist shot. He gave up his body to make that save. Bunk takes the puck up through the zone. Jovanovski sends it in front over to Olin. Morrison sends it to Naslund. He plays it up to the center. Bertuzzi brings it past the blue line. He sends the puck back to Jovanovski. Naslund takes it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. With goaltending like that, it's no wonder they have a 2-goal lead. Ratchunek brings the puck up. That was a hard hit by Hlavich. He gets caught offside.
Palavich delivers a crushing check to his victim there.
Hossa takes it past the red line. Sends it back to the defenseman, and he takes a wrist shot. Havlat passes it to Fisher. Barron slides it to Holovich. Brings it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. That save shows he came into camp ready to play this season. Lecision passes it over to the left wing. Brings the puck to the zone. Klatt moves it back to Barron. He plays it back to Allen. He passes it up the center. Sedin carries it over the blue line. Klatt plays it up to the center. Great save. 90 passes it over to Dahlman. White brings it past the red line. Shasta-Levy sends it up to the center. Sedin passes to Sedin. Carries it over the red line. Brings it past the blue line. He sends it over to Klatt. What a save! Lalim makes the block. Sedin plays it up to the center. It looks like someone has done some work in the offseason. Shasta-Levy brings it over the red line. Passes over to the left wing. White passes to Dahlman. And he takes a wrist shot. Sedin makes a long pass to Klatt. Carries it past the blue line. He passes it over to Sedin. Sent back over to Sopel. Long pass over to Klatt. White passes it to the right wing. Dahlman takes it past the red line. Cook moves it to Letowski. Carries it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. He looks to be in mid-season form with goaltending like that.
20 or more for a home game this season, and you could save over 35%. Group leaders receive great incentives and qualify for a special bonus prize.
Letowski thought there was an easy tally there, but gets stoned by Lalim. Jovanovski sends it over to Cook. He takes the backhand shot. That save preserves their 2-goal advantage. Van Allen passes it over to Bonvie. Takes it past the blue line. Van Allen sends it over to the right wing. Neal sends it to the left wing. Offsides. Hey, Mike, take us through the replay.
The puck ricochets off the post.
Fisher passes it to the right wing. Bertuzzi sends it over to the right wing. Man, what a save. Chara passes it off over to Havlat. Brings the puck up through the zone. Carries it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Blocked out front. And he covers up.
The Senators are relatively young, but that doesn't mean they can't be a dominant force in the league.
This faceoff is left of the goal. Linden makes a long pass over to Hlavic. Brings it over the blue line. He passes it back to Chubara. And that one hit the post. Lecision passes it to the right wing. Hlavic sends it up to the center. He keeps protecting that lead with great saves. Jovanovski sends it up to Oland. He sends it in front of the net. Sends it over to Linden. Hlavic brings it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. And they go offsides. Lalime logged a nice save there, Mike.
Patrick Lalime broke the record for the longest unbeaten streak by a rookie goalie. He started off the '96 season going 14-0-2.
Rachunek passes it over to the left wing. He lets the slap shot go. Save by Cloutier. Naslund sends it back over to Bertuzzi. He sends it back over to Jovanovski. Neal takes the puck up through the zone. Carries it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Grabbed out of the air. Play stops as the goalie covers up. Neal can't believe he didn't score there. What a great save. Sends it over to Ruutu. Brings it past the red line. Letowski takes it past the blue line. Redden passes it over to Fisher. Carries it over the red line. Havlat plays it up to the center. And he's checked by Cook. Takes the puck up. Ruutu brings it over the red line. Carries it over the blue line. He passes it over to Letowski. He centers the puck. That save shows he came into camp ready to play this season. Havlat sends it to the left. I can't believe he missed the pass. Sopel makes a long pass to Cook. Takes it past the red line. Sopel sends it over to the right wing. Rutu brings it over the blue line. Centers it to Letowski. Chara sends it off over to Arvidsson. Funk carries it past the red line. Alfredson sends it up to the set. Put that one on the board.
He looks like a man whose players are finally doing what he asked them to do.
Alfredson made a play that has to be galling when you give him an advantage like that.
Ottawa goal scored by
Chubara
number 11.
slides it to Holovich.
Alfredson. Assist to number 14. Ready.
Pass to Linden. Knocked down in front by Lalime.
To number 20. Magnus Arvidsson. Time of goal, 18
Vicious check
minutes,
by
11
Chubara.
seconds.
Passes it to the right wing. Linden sends it to his defenseman. Olin moves it back to Jovanovski. Brings it past the red line. He moves it over to Linden. He takes the slap shot. That save kept the 3-goal lead. Rachunek passes it to Arvidsson. He sends it off to Alfredson. Bertuzzi carries it over the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Tonight's game shows you that you won't see many costly errors from a team like the Senators.
The Senators are a disciplined team. This should be a great game.
Face off to the left of Lalime. Checked hard by Morrison. The Ottawa Senators get the win by a score of 4-1. What's your take on this game, Mike?
You know, when you win like this, you can think you're a lot better than you are. They will have to avoid overconfidence.
That should do it for Mike and I here at the Corral Center.
And now, for the 3 stars of the game, the number 3 star, Daniel Alfredson. The number 2 star, Mike Fisher. The number 1 star, Patrick Lalime.